Welcome guys, it's time for the first end of year review, which is the first review because it's the first year of Hearthstone and my first year as a streamer, half a year probably. Um, and I have to say it was an amazing year for me, so I want to do a little recap of what things happen and what to expect for the next year. So I don't know, some of you should know the story, most of you probably won't, so I'll just tell it again. The whole thing started for me when I talked to a friend and he said yeah, Hearthstone, yeah, made some fun, was a cool game, but my cards were too bad. I couldn't win a single game in rank because my cards were so bad, and all other people had so much better cards than I had. And I thought this wouldn't be right. No, that's not true. You can win even with your cards. No, no. If I see what the others play, there wouldn't have been a single card that I could have drawn that would have won me games. I was like, okay, well, I'll prove you wrong. And therefore, I recorded some videos that I called second steps. The first step is you play the tutorial and the AI of the game, and the second step is you make a leap and go into rank mode and try yourself with real opponents. Whereas I called this second steps because of the game, it was actually the first step for me. So the for those who are interested, the videos are still on the channel, but I think they're pretty bad. So, but maybe nostalgic or something. Talking of pretty bad videos, I think I improved a lot during the year in a lot of different aspects. Like as a player in total, I think also as a streamer, my language is still not perfect because it's not my mother's tongue, but I feel a lot more comfortable talking in a foreign language for several hours now, which is kind of cool. Also, the whole presentation of the channel should be better than I started with. So, speaking of these improvements, I want to start with thanking you guys for improving the whole experience for me and maybe also for others. That's the current number of the YouTube channel, which is 454 subscribers right now, which is pretty cool. And I want to thank each and every one of you again who clicked this subscribe button. Like also the old ones that are still there, and also the new ones that came since I made the last video. If you can remember, I made a video for 200 subscribers, and the number has more than doubled since then, and this makes me really happy and should make the content visible to more people also. So thanks for everyone who clicked the subscribe button and showed appreciation for what I do and that my content is worth watching, and also for all of you who actually watch my content, for those who click the like buttons, for those who comment, for you all being there, being an audience, being, and this is pretty awesome to say, my community. Thanks for that. Really, I mean it, and I hope that we can continue this trend of growing the channel and making the content even more visible for other people too. And of course, thanks to all who brought, I don't know, who spread the word and brought their friends and whatever. I don't, I cannot keep track of that, but I'm sure that the one or the other guy of this 54, yeah, subscribers came through spreading the word or notifications through others. So thanks for, yeah, thanks for all of you who brought other people here. Either by just watching my content and making it higher ranked in general, or by direct contact. However, that being said, this number grew a lot during the last months, and that's also true for the Twitch numbers. Oops, this was the wrong one. Here we go. It's a little bit smaller now. It's to say it's 307 followers on Twitch right now. When I made my last video, it was 100. So thanks for that. The page impressions almost. It's ×4 almost right now. So thanks for that. That's a significant trend, and I hope that we can continue that into the new year. So what was this year actually about? Well, I started, like I said, I started the whole thing by recording some, well, minor quality videos of me playing with almost basic decks on different servers. And my friend said, "Oh, yeah, well, maybe I should try it again and see what I can make better." I mean, you won against this paladin with Tyrion Fordring and Sunwalkers, so and Lay on Hands, so there should be something that you made right and that I made wrong. And that's still the spirit of the channel, and I hope I can like carry it through my months of streaming by being educational. And after I hit Legend for the third time in season 3, I was like, okay, yeah, this was fun, but I don't feel like I'm good enough for the top 100 spot right now, or and I don't want to try different decks again, like for the third season in a row. So why not making like giving myself a channel of trying to make a free-to-play series, which came in season 4. And for those of you who are aware or not aware, we finished it very successfully, or I finished it very successfully, by getting to Legend within a month with a free account with a deck of 900 dust worth, which was pretty cool. I know it's Hunter, and yeah, but Hunter at this point was almost pretty much non-existent at the ladder. It just came after Nax and the mad scientist stuff. But for this, it was kind of unique to do the Legend climb with Hunter in general and getting to it with a free-to-play deck also. So this was at the end of July, and I feel like through this experience I improved as a player a lot by being limited in my collection, but also proving that the game is A, not pay to win, and B, that it's about the skills of players and not just of the cards. So after that, I got a boost. Like I improved as a player. I think I improved as a streamer, and I enjoyed this whole thing. Although the audience was quite small at this point, but I got some recognition through this whole story. And after that, I just continued to stream because it's quite fun with you guys. So after that, the first adventure came out, The Fall of Naxxramas. Well, it wasn't the fall, but I made it fall, of course. Here the scene where I finished heroic Kel'Thuzad, which was kind of a tricky boss fight, I have to say. Like most of the AI fights were not that hard or tricky, but the Kel'Thuzad fight was pretty hard actually. So after that, I tried to go more into a competitive direction. Ended up with the qualification for the Seed Story Cup, where I finished first place in the qualifiers, which with notable participants. I got that from the Liquid Hearth wiki. Like Cookie Frozen Eyes, who played in the BlizzCon, Life Coach, who played in the BlizzCon qualifiers, a number guy who played at BlizzCon, I think, at least at the qualifiers. Tom, who also was pretty successful, I think. Yeah, people like that were all in these qualifiers. Also, people like Dog or Wurstzemme or Fake and Naria. And against all these people, I finished as rank 1, like the first place in the whole qualifier, and went through to the Seed Story Cup, which was also quite awesome. And also shows like the improvement of the whole year, because after that I was like, I didn't stream much in season 7, which was October, because I was preparing for the cup itself. But after that, I streamed the whole run of season 8. That's the screenshot of the playlist header, which says 11 hours, including the recap of the season. So the whole climb from rank 16 to the top 100 of Legend, or top 60 even, I think, last season, took me about like 10.5 hours. So of playtime, including the whole streaming stuff and vocalizing thoughts, etc., etc. So this, I think this season's climb to the top 100 was at about the same. I didn't stream all of the games, so I can just assume, but it should be about the same. Maybe like 11, maybe 12 hours of total playtime this season, and the December season. And also, since the expansion hit with Goblins versus Gnomes, I started to track my arena stats again, because I started tracking them at one point, but it was hard to see the improvement if you have like just an Excel sheet of all your arenas you ever played, and then it's like, this third last Druid run, was it this month or last month or even the month before? Because there are so many classes and so many runs, that it is hard to see where you improved from one month to another. But I kept tracking them separately since the expansion hit, and that's my statistics for since the expansion hit, and I also see the improvement like a lot. I think during the free-to-play series, I'm not sure, but was like, it was how the year go, and I was averaging like, I don't know, 6 to 7 wins probably per run. So the improvement here is quite significant too, and I really like that. Like to see, I can watch my old videos and see how silly decisions I made there sometimes, and so the whole channel is like a history of improvement this year, and I hope that I can continue this and that I help other people improving too. So that's the recap of this year. And thanks again for all of you who were there from the very beginning, for those of you who joined the journey at some point, or for those of you who just clicked the subscribe button yesterday. Thanks for being here, and thanks for staying here with me, and thanks again for watching and liking and commenting and all the stuff through the videos. And also the same goes out to the people who join me on stream and make the chat interactive and alive, and a fun experience to all. I really like the community that we have here so far. It's no flaming, it's just reasonable people who want to enjoy games, and I really, really like that. So that being said, what can we expect for the next year? This will be very interesting, to be honest, because I have to finish my diploma thesis at some point. I didn't register it yet, so I have to do this, and this means that I already worked for that. I did the research, I did a little bit of writing, but I will have to finish it at some point, of course. So there will be a point of time in a few months where I have to step back from the game and have to finish this to make it worth the effort. And after this, I will be at a very interesting decision point, probably. Depending on how the channel will further grow, I might be able to put more time and effort into the stream and the YouTube channel and stuff. So I might step a little bit back from getting a 40-hour work week and like work a little bit less or work significantly less, and do this as like a second profession. this pretty much depends on how the channel develops. So that's another reason why I'm so grateful of all you people being here and watching the stuff and spreading the word. Because in a few months, I will have to make this decision, or at least like the first step of the decision, by regarding how far all of this streaming thing can actually go. I was a little bit late to the party because like most of the famous streamers joined the whole thing during, I think, closed beta even, or at least during beta, and I was like starting the whole thing in season 4 or 5. No, 4. Season 4 was the free-to-play series, so that's where I actually started to make this, to make some serious content that is actually worth watching. So yeah, I was pretty late to the party, almost over half a year basically. So I'll see how I can develop all of this for the future. Yeah, and then I'll have to see if I can continue the work that I do besides my studies now, or if I search a new employer, and how everything will be combinable. Is this even a word? I don't know. With the thing that I do and love here. I think that's about it. Thanks again for all of you being here watching this, and there will be more channel updates and videos, of course, in the future, especially if we hit some milestones, some more milestones. I hope there will be a lot more milestones to hit, actually. So for now, I can't say much more than, again, thanks. And of course, I wish all of you a happy, a successful, and most importantly, a healthy new year, 2015. And I hope that you all will join me on my journey through the new year. And I hope we will see you again. Take care during New Year's Eve. Take care of yourself and your relatives. And then we see you back and fresh in the new year with a lot more stuff to come. Thanks for watching and Happy New Year. Bye bye.